everybody, and welcome to the live stream. I am your hostess, Jenna Moreci. If you are unfamiliar, I am an Amazon bestselling author of fantasy romance, as well as writing craft books. I recently released the third book in my Romantasy series. Hey, look, it's writing. Yes, it's writing. Also, Jenna Moreci or Jenna Moreci. If you're getting those scam emails. But anywho, I recently released the third book in my romantic series, the Savior series. The third book is called The Savior's Army. So definitely check it out. It's available on Kindle Unlimited, and it's linked in the description below. Yes, it is, Bubbies. Yes, it is. Come say hi. Come say, there she is. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Okay, bye. Anywho, you can also check out my writing craft books, How to Write Romantasy, as well as Shut Up and Write the Book. I just announced big news for Shut Up and Write the Book. It is officially getting a Russian translation. I announced that on Instagram today and in my newsletter last week. So I'm really excited. Despite the yawning, I promise I'm excited. So yes, we're getting it's my second traditional publishing contract and my first translation deal. I'm very excited about it. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and I'm also a YouTuber here on YouTube. You can check out this channel that you're on right now. Subscribe to the channel, like this stream, and please ring the bell to let you know that when new content is coming out. I have a really fun video coming out this Wednesday that will probably piss a lot of people off, but what else is new? Anywho, let's go ahead and have my co-hostess introduce herself.
Hi, I'm IONA WAYLAND. Thank you for dealing with me showing up fashionably late. This is Kachu. I am a dark fantasy author, and you can buy my book Ashes on Amazon. And I'm trying to think, I do crystal ball readings, and you can check me out at Creepy Corn Folklore on Twitch on Wednesdays, and on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, I guess. The end.
Awesome.
That is all.
Thank you. Just a heads up, you're a little fuzzy, but I don't know if that's just for me. It might. Let me know in the comments, guys. It might just be a me thing.
Or it could have been a Kachu goo.
Kachu.
Is that better?
No. It's not fuzzy like the screen.
Okay.
It's like,
oh damn. Okay.
Pixely, and now you're frozen. Yes, okay, it's not just me. Pixel Iona. Iona is fuzzily. No worries, Iona's leaving and coming. We could still hear you. Your face was blurry. But anyhow, hello everyone. I'm trying to think if I have any other updates. Yeah, I feel like it's somehow Kachu's fault, even though that wouldn't make sense. You know what? We'll find a way. We'll find a way to blame Kachu. Much better. Yay.
Okay. Good.
Iona is trapped in a parallel dimension. But anyhow, this is a link to the live stream. I already shared that. Okay. No, don't click it. Okay, thank God. Anywho, I don't know what other updates I have. I think that's it. I got new merch in my merch store, but I haven't made the official announcement yet. A lot of people asked for I radiate with the power of 1,000 cocks as merch.
So excited. Yes.
So many people asked for that. It's now in the merch store, and if you guys don't buy it, I'm gonna be annoyed because everyone asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special design. Go buy it. And also, if you guys don't get it, it's going to be just like the Jenna, you need a But Jenna shirt. I would totally wear a But Jenna shirt. And it's like it's been in the merch store for 10 years, literally. Mm-hmm. Go buy it. And then people are like, oh, and then they don't get it. It's like, don't make me smack a bitch. Anywho, Here, I sent a link to the shop, and there's a rooster wearing sunglasses on it. So like, what more do you want? It's the best. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm setting a reminder for next payday. Woo! Oh, butters. But other than that, I think those are the updates. Jenna's hand is strong indeed. So yeah, we've got the new merch, and we've got and there's also feminist merch. It says "Women don't owe you shit," and yes, we ship to Canada. And then there's also a mug for tea drinkers specifically.
I saw it. Can I read it?
You sign in.
Can I read
yes.
it out loud, or should they go and click the link?
You can read it.
Okay. It says, some people aren't my cup of tea, probably because I don't like pieces of shit in my tea.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, I love that. Okay, hold on a second. Cliff needs my help. What are you going to watch, babe? Oh my goodness. Cliff needs me to sign into Comcast. I mean, not Comcast. HBO.
I'm looking at all your stuff.
I don't know what to do for this part, babe.
Oh my
But there
gosh,
you go.
the workout I radiate with the power of 1,000 cocks with like the workout tee. It's so good. It is an any gender moment with that. That's so funny.
I used to have an ice cream truck. Everyone asked for sugar-free. Got it. Nobody bought it. The people who asked for it were like, but is it good? Then bought the old stuff.
Oh my God. That's the stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then
that's the perfect example.
And people being like, oh my gosh, Jenny, you should have Unhand Your Nethers underwear. It's like, guess who had that for 4 years in the shop and didn't sell a single pair? This bitch. So, it's, people, that's one of the things is sometimes you can't even like gauge of what people, like you can't even ask people like, what would you get? Because what they say is not actually what's going to happen.
What's really funny is that the design that sells the most in mine, I've not sold very many, so I'm making it sound really dramatic, but the design that sold the most so far is actually just the plain old creepy core and folklore. I was like, really? Okay. Like, that's good.
And that was me, I think. Right?
Yeah, it was you, and it was a couple other people. And then other than that, it's been like a Kachu mug or two.
No, I meant I created that.
Oh yeah, you created. Yes, you did. You did. Because I was like, I don't know how to get it, but yeah, you created it. I was like, here's my font, and like I don't know what the hell's happening. And then that's whenever you were showing me a tutorial on how to make more like it again, and I was like, oh cool. And it's like stay spoy, because you forgot the K.
Yeah.
And Cliff was like, you forgot that you spelled it wrong, and you're like, oh my God, I just made this whole video. I thought it was so cute.
It's fine. It's fine. We're okay. I was literally going to say that exactly. Yeah, and I think sometimes people say the thing, but they just mean it like that's a good idea, but they don't mean they would literally buy it. They just go like, but I'm autistic, so I take that, like you said, you will literally buy it. Then I think that means you'll literally buy it. But what they mean is just, I had an idea. Why don't you just say I had an idea? What is wrong with neurotypicals? Just say the thing you mean. But that, long story short, you can't trust neurotypicals. They're liars. Right, Butters? Right, little lady. Oh my goodness. Did you guys, if you're in Cyber Central, did you see the pictures I shared of her today? She's so cute.
No.
She's so cute. She's just a baby. With her little tongue. She's giving me kisses.
Wait, where did you share it?
Cyborg Central.
Oh my God, I'm being dumb. I went to Instagram.
Honey, the workout shirt, sticker, and hoodie, 2 sizes too big. I do prefer a bigger hoodie. Aw, thank you.
Oh my goodness, her little crossed paw, her little lick.
Yeah.
And she's holding her most prized possession.
Yes. She's holding her favorite ball. She's just a baby. Neurotypicals confuse me. I saw somewhere someone say that neurodivergents are hunters, and because neurodivergence, we need a lot of sleep and rest, and then when we're up, we need like high intensity, and that's why we tend to gravitate toward, or we do well in chaos, and we gravitate toward like unpredictable professions.
That makes total sense because they think that people with ADHD specifically were like the scouts and like the sentries. That's what, and they would like stand guard all night and stuff. And that's why a lot of people who are neurodivergent also struggle with like the circadian rhythm of like wake at this time, sleep at this time. They get like such weird hours.
And then and now we're living in a society where they want us all to be the
same
villagers, and it's like,
it's like, even I can't help that I'm a natural born leader.
Right. And then I saw something else about how neurotypicals are basically just like NPCs because they just do whatever society tells them to do and stuff. I'm like, this is why I don't like. That's so funny. Right, Blighters. What about you? What are you? You're a leader. You're a princess. Oh, okay. She's like, get away.
It's so funny because sometimes, I was told I'm a leader and stuff, but I don't feel like one, and I don't usually like being one. But I think what happens is like I question everything, so it seems like I am or something.
Well, there's a difference between being a leader and a boss, and I think we tend to conflate the two. A leader isn't someone who goes, okay, I'm in charge. Like, it's just someone who people gravitate toward.
I totally conflated the two then, because how like a lot of workplaces will do those like personality tests that are not peer reviewed at all, but like but a lot of the times it'll get like, oh, you're a leader and you're an authentic something leader or something. I don't actually know what that is. And I was like, no, probably not, because I don't want to be anyone's supervisor. But that now you say that makes sense.
Yeah, I always get the leader ones too. And that's the same thing. Like, I'm not trying to be a boss or anything. I just know, like, I'm like, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. I just feel like a lot of people are dumb, and so I'm like, no, it's like this, and then people are like, wow, that was you're so smart, like you're like, then they listen to what I say, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be.
That's hilarious.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just letting you know that that's not how the thing works, you know. So all that to say is I get leader a lot too, but like, I'm not here trying to become president or anything like that. But I think it's less about like I said, it's less about like, oh, I'm in charge, and more about a quality where people kind of look up to you.
Okay, I could see that then.
A lot of people actually are dumb. Yeah, we're in a huge like illiteracy
crisis. The decline is crazy, because I feel like this was not this dumb, like, I don't know, 10 years ago even.
Yeah.
15
well,
years
Gen
ago.
Z is the first
less educated.
Yeah, it's the first, I don't know, what is it called again? Generation that is less intelligent than the one before it.
Yeah.
And so basically millennials are the most intelligent generation ever.
They said millennials and Gen X are the two that are like the most educated, like at least through like schooling and stuff, because there was this whole anti-college thing that was going on with Gen Z, and now there's a big change. But also I could see that happening as well with like just intelligence levels. Like each generation is supposed to get smarter.
Right. But, and that's what I read, is that Gen Z is the Jenna for president. Absolutely not. But each generation is supposed to get smarter, and Gen Z is the first one it's not even that just that they're less educated, but they're less intelligent. And so we're We're the smartest generation.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Right. It's very, very scary, but
Yes.
it's showed up a lot in like my career and stuff, because even when I work with editors now, they're like, you have to keep in mind that people are illiterate. And so it used to be like, don't treat your readers like
As
they're dumb.
stupid. Yeah.
And now it is like,
now it's like spoon feed.
You have to treat your readers like they're stupid because they probably are. And it's like, Jesus Christ, you know? It's a tough world out there. It's a tough time. I think I saw someone say like it's a tough time to be smart, because it's like you're just watching everything burn down and you're like, ah. Anyway, what a beautiful intro to the stream. The world is doomed, guys.
That's so funny. That's okay, we have each other.
Exactly.
Everyone on the stream is cool.
Anti-intellectualism is frustrating and I'm concerned.
Yes, that.
Oh no, I shouldn't be the apex. I'm not fit for being on top. You want to be on top?
I want to be a power bottom only. That's what it makes me think of. I don't like it on here.
Right.
I want to go back down.
Sorry.
I regret nothing.
Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Cliff is going to be so annoyed with me. He's always like, Jenna, when you do these streams, you're so loud. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Listen.
I can't help it.
That's not what I meant, but I'll take it. I know. That's so funny. But that's
it's what you meant. It's what you mean now. It's what you mean now.
It's crazy how fast everything grows on this cat. Like everything. Like I just did his nails. I want to say last week, because I was doing my nails and then after the stream was over, then I did his nails. And they are so long for no reason, but only a few of them are long. You are so strange.
Those are his cocaine nails.
His cocaine nails.
His cocaine nails. It's funny because anytime I have like short nails and then one really long nail, I'm like, they're gonna think it's my cocaine nail. They're gonna think it's my cocaine nail. And then I remember I never leave the house, so who's gonna think it? Then Butters is over there going, my mom said you drug addict. That crazy bitch. Guys, I don't do cocaine. I've never even smoked weed before. I did once when Cliff was doing medical marijuana. I did take a puff of the what's it called? Why are you looking at me like that? It was what he was in a significant. He was in a significant amount of pain. He doesn't do medical marijuana anymore, but he had a vape, and I took a puff of the
I love
vape.
how it's like literally a prescription. He's like, no, it's like it's a literally prescription.
Right, exactly. And I took a very light puff of it, and I didn't feel anything, but I barely inhaled it, so it doesn't really count.
I haven't done anything other than the accidental cocaine that one time. I'm pretty vanilla. It's so funny too, because everyone always thinks I'm like a pothead, and I don't get it. I think it's because I'm just like wet all the time, and so they're like,
it's because you've got that like hippy dippy vibe. I don't mean that.
A lot of people think they'll guess that I'm sorry, I'm cleaning Kachu's ears. They'll think that I'm either a pothead and or like an almond mom, and I was like, no girl, McDonald's all day every day, and like I'm just spacing out like naturally. Could you imagine me high? It would be horrible. Yeah, it's just ADHD.
Yeah, but I didn't inhale. Yeah, I did, but just very little, and I didn't feel anything, so I don't think that I love how
basically what happened is like, okay, I'll try one shot of 3% beer, and you were like, I'm not drunk, so obviously this doesn't work.
I'm just like I'm too much of a wuss. I'm scared. But a lot of people, I'm in a similar boat. A lot of people think I'm like a bad girl because I cuss a lot.
Ooh.
They think
like,
that
I'm a bad girl.
They think I'm like a big like sexual, and I'm like I do lots of drugs, and so people used to like joke with that about that kind of stuff with me all the time. And
you're like, I don't get it.
I remember one time person was like, "You remind me of Amy Schumer," and I was like, "You take that back." Yeah, you take that back.
Why would they ever say such a thing?
I know, but
what a backhanded.
But it's just so funny because I'm asexual and I've never done drugs, and the only drug I have done is alcohol, you know. Like it's like I'm like, and I'm like, I was like the goody two shoes growing up and everything. I just swear a lot. Like swearing is the vice. That's it. But yeah, it's just funny. But I think that's a neurotypical thing where they just
that's okay. My vice
they love putting people into boxes.
They do like putting people into boxes.
What's your vice?
Soda.
Oh.
People now are calling them fridge cigarettes, and I couldn't like agree more. But like yesterday, I was like so nervous because this week is like awful or gonna be awful. No, it's not. It's gonna be fine. But I have to do like these really, 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 really hard things at work, and with like setting up meetings with particular people and like facilitating certain conversations I'm just like really upset about it. And so yesterday I was like, tomorrow's gonna be really hard. So I had 2 Dr. Peppers. Caffeinated and full of sugar.
Rebel.
That's crazy. I sound like
crazy.
I said I sound like a Mormon.
Yes, it's true. But that's okay, because I get it. Listen, I'm over here like I had a whole OCD therapy session where all I talked about is how much I love organizing my closet. And because we were talking about how certain traits are autism traits and certain traits are OCD traits. And the difference is whether or not you do them out of like stress and fear or enjoyment. And she goes, because a lot of people with OCD hyper organize their closet because they think something's bad is going to happen if they don't.
No, but it's calming for you.
I'm like, I love it. I do it because I do it.
Shoes.
I do it for the passion. I do it for the joy. And I was telling her, I was like, there's the shoe area, and then there's like the shoes I love and the shoes that I don't love. And then my closet stylized and color coordinated. And I was like, and she goes, okay, so that's the autism because you are so happy about it. So yes, I get it. We all have our things. I heard that people want writers to write at a grade 6 level. Is this true? Yes, 6th or 5th. Basically, the average person in the U.S. is at a 5th grade reading level.
Oh, 5th?
Which is sad.
And reading level does not mean comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole separate thing. So just because they can read it doesn't mean that they know how to like analyze under the surface there. The nuance.
So it's recommended to write books or basically a lot of popular books right now, like for example like The Throne of Glass and all that, they're all at a 6th grade reading level, you know, and they perform well because a lot of people can understand it, you know.
Okay, so there's something called functionally illiterate, meaning like you might be able to read but you just don't like know what you're reading. You're like you don't comprehend it. And 21% of people age 16 and up are functionally illiterate, which is upsetting to me.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And 54% of adults have illiteracy below 6th grade.
Yeah, that's more than half.
Oh God.
It's fine. Yeah. We're doomed.
You know what? This is why remind me to tell you a really funny library story, but basically I'm starting like a little lending library in the hospital where I work, and the kids are going feral for the books, and I'm like, excellent. I'm
you should give them the Savior's Champion. It's totally appropriate.
It's good for children. Honestly, I could, if I worked with the adults, I only work with the 3 kids units, but if I worked with adults, I would totally do that. There's no problem with that. Because also the kids.
Totally kidding.
No. But I'm not, because oh my gosh, what is happening? The adult side. Well, I was going to say something about that, but basically, it's a healthy enough one. Or even for the kids side, the what's that? James S.A. Corey. Hold on, what is it? James S.A. Corey. It's like first books. Sorry, 1 second. I cannot fucking spell. Leviathan Wakes and like that
Oh,
whole
yeah, yeah,
series. Like a
yeah.
bunch of the teens are reading it. So I was like, well, that's an adult book, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna split
Whatever.
hairs. And I didn't give it to them, so
hmm If I had a nickel for every time I've heard a neurodivergent person being accused of being high, oh yeah, I used to get accused of being, even in past streams, people would be like, "Oh, Jenna's drunk," and I would just get so uncomfortable because it was literally just me not masking. I would get accused of being drunk all the time whenever I was just like not masking. I think, fortunately enough, at this point, I have not masked enough that people know that I'm just like that. But when I first started not masking in streams, people would be like,
Mhm.
Jenna's wasted, and it would like really make me uncomfortable.
Oh, I have to say something weird that's happening. It's from me ADHD interrupting. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Finish your thought.
Oh, well, okay. The other thing we get a lot, especially neurodiverse girls and women, is being told we're flirting.
I was just about to talk about that. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's been happening, and I think it's just because I'm working with a lot of people now, being in the hospital and whatnot. A bunch of people think that I'm into them, and I'm like, I actually dislike you. And I just told someone just this week that I do not like time with them, and that they're stressing me out, and they're like, "That's flirting." And I'm like, "Get away from me! You're stressing me out."
I think that's also, I think that's in part because this happened to me a lot in college where I would be so cruel to a guy because he was awful and I couldn't
Yes,
stand him, and they
yes.
eat it up. They love it. The men,
I think it's
so
like banter, and it's making me uncomfortable.
I think also a lot of men have a humiliation fetish, so they're just like, keep it up. And I would like humiliate
It's
these
like
guys,
I
like
need to
leave,
consent to this guy, or pay
right?
me, or
Yeah, like
both.
leave me the fuck alone. You are annoying. I can't stand you. I would give them like what's it called? What's the word? Emasculating nicknames and stuff, and they would just follow me around like puppies, and I'm just like, what is happening? I hate you. I cannot stand you. Everyone watches me like verbally abuse you, and you just cannot leave me alone. I'm not
Mhm,
doing this to be a bitch. I'm doing this
mhm,
because I'm trying to create boundaries, and I've already said no 5 times, and you won't leave
mhm,
me alone.
mhm,
So yeah,
mhm.
men love neurodiverse women, and they love to be treated like shit by us. I was put in remedial classes early in school, after off through high school, got tested for disability resources for college, told me my IQ is extremely high. That's when I learned I'm neurodiverse. My IQ is very high too.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm a genius, kind of.
Mine is high, but it is not Jenna high.
What? Oh, now I want to know your score.
Oh, so also, well,
Because mine isn't like, I'm not like 155
I
or,
forget what makes 140 makes a genius or something.
I think it's 145. I think it's, I can't remember. Girl,
It's not the same. It's different. It's a different.
our scores, her score is only 6 points lower
I'm
than mine. And she's
sorry.
like, I'm not Jenna high. But it's just, oh, the whole 6 points. Oh no. Oh,
I'm not even kidding. Okay, so I'll say that. I'll say this part out loud. So another thing too is the lady who did my like thing. She was like, "Okay, you have the highest," and she labeled a couple of them. And now I need to look at the different things. But basically, there were like 4 different sub tests that were the highest she's ever seen, and were in the like 99th percentile or whatever. However, there were some that were pretty fucking low to the point
mhm.
where they count as a disability. But
Well,
because I've worked around it, I don't have to do it. So one of them, for example, was spatial awareness,
mhm.
very bad. And but she's like, but you're not like a pilot or a truck driver
So it's
or
not.
something like that where like you can injure people. And like even whenever I would compete with things where I needed to have spatial awareness, it was barrel racing. So the horse did that.
Right.
I just clung on for dear life. But like so she was like, so if you were to try and be a pilot, I would be writing a letter like, you cannot let her like fly things.
Right.
So I'm like, so there was
Well,
that and one or two other subcategories where it was just like really bad.
well, the IQ test I took was strictly IQ. It wasn't for neurodiverse reasons.
No, yeah, this was just the IQ
Okay,
part.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it didn't really. It was just puzzles and stuff like that.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
the puzzles. There was one puzzle that I did super, super well on, and she's like, I didn't make a mistake, and I did all with my left hand for some reason. But it was the one that looks like baby rings. You know what I'm talking about? Where there's
Hmm.
like 3 spikes, and then you have to put the baby rings on top of each, like the
Yeah.
rings on top, but they have to whatever. But yeah, that one was good.
OMG, the absolute high of putting things in their places. Oof, yeah, I don't know what reading level my book is, but it's definitely higher than 6th grade. Should I be worried? I
Still do
would,
it. I think you should still do it.
I think you might, okay, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. I would second guess whether your book is higher than 6th grade reading level, and I don't mean that in a mean way. Most books that you read are at a 6th grade reading level, whether they're adult or not. The Savior's Army is around there, maybe a little bit higher. Again, it's not about the content. It's not about the comprehension. It's just about
Like the ease.
could you hand this book to a 13-year-old and could they read it? It doesn't mean that could they enjoy it or anything like that. Understand it. Could they read the words? That's what it means.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, I think their books are more, but they're not, unless you're regularly using words that need to be looked up in the dictionary. Your book probably isn't, that much higher. And I will just say, like, people share writing. Yes, vocabulary choice, sentence length, paragraph length. There you go. A lot of people share their work in Cyborg Central. From what I've read, it all tends to be, I would say, 6th to 8th grade. That again, exactly. Just because a 6th grader would know all the words doesn't mean it's again, this is not a dig, because like I'm saying, if you read Throne of Glass, the writing is not bad. I don't like that book and I don't like that author, but the writing is not bad. But that is considered at a 6th grade level, even though the book is full of tits and death and stuff like that. Exactly. So for example, with the Savior's Army, a lot of the edits that she made were just like, instead of saying this word, can you just say this word, to make it a little bit closer to 6th grade level. It's just stuff like that. Like, instead of saying taffrail, can you just say rail? Things like that. So back to your question, should you be worried? My guess is that it's not. My guess is that you might be misunderstanding, because I very rarely see people sharing work that's at like a
except yes, but then that's what I think. Because there's like indubitably in there.
Yeah. I don't think writing to a lower reading level in mass is going to help. Sorry. So again, people are not understanding what a 6th grade level is, which is concerning. But also, the only way we get people to read is to create stuff that they can read, and that will help the literacy crisis. We're not telling you to write see spot run, run spot run. We're just telling you to write something, unfortunately, to write something that is palatable to the masses. And then the more they read, that'll help. We're trying to help people read and get better. It's about 12 years old.
Also, wait, no, 12. Yeah. Yeah, 12. But But if you think about a lot of TV shows and stuff like that, if you were to
Mm-hmm.
read the scripts, that would be like a sixth grade reading level, but it does not mean that
Yeah,
a bunch of sixth graders are watching it.
right. Exactly.
Also, this is completely what I'm doing with the children. I'm gateway drugging them with first I did comic books. Now I'm inching them closer to graphic novels. And then I have a bunch of middle grade because you know how much I love middle grade. So I have like a
Mm-hmm.
shit ton of middle grade books. So I'm like, oh, if you like this, you'll like this. And they're like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty big. I was like, I don't know. I think you're going to be surprised. And then they keep reading like thicker and thicker books. And I was like, excellent. And now they're like, all right, I'm ready to try it. And I was like, you're going to love it. And then they read it in a day. And I'm like, wow, look at you consuming that story. It's all going according to plan.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember from high school that would tell you the level your writing was at, and most classic novels come back at sixth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yet my silly fanfic came back as 12th grade. And that's the thing is like I use words like cacophony and stuff like that in my
Yeah.
writing. We're not saying you can't use big words. It's just it's a combination of things, sentence structure, paragraph, it's a syntax, all that stuff. And you can throw in big words. Again, I would say my writing is probably a little bit higher than six, but not, and that's just because I like some big words every so often. And I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised if it came back and said it was six. When I say a little bit higher, I say, well, maybe it's seventh, only because my editor told me we're trying to lower this. You're a
Mm-hmm.
little, so that's the only reason that I would say that. This is not a bragging point to me. Like she was actively like, stop using these words, use rail. And again, you see that the difference was taffrail and rail.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't like she was saying, instead of saying mahogany, say brown. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
she was. It wasn't a huge difference. So a lot of people are not understanding what a sixth grade reading level means.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just read that Stephen King is asked exactly. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I'm thinking like whenever I was talking about like if you were to read or sorry, yes, read the screenplays of things, like look at superhero movies, like look at any of the like crime dramas and stuff. They're all
Yeah,
pretty like easy flowing to read and comprehend and stuff.
and I think a lot of people are also like, I don't know, at sixth grade, people, sixth graders were too old for Harry Potter, you know?
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
like, let's give people some credit, like, come on.
Mhm.
If the reading level is too high, it will only put people off reading rather than exactly to get them
Yeah.
to develop their reading skills.
Also, there was something I was gonna. Oh, did you know that for? I'm sure you do, because I'm talking to a YouTuber. But on YouTube, your videos are supposed to be second grade and below.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Oh, you did it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Because it's the second most used search engine, and there are all ages, but also I go on YouTube all day, every day. This is not a slight, but there are like certain types of people that go onto YouTube that is like they are looking up something that they need assistance with or to fully understand something, and like you're gonna get more curious folks, but maybe they just like don't understand.
Uh-huh. Yesterday, comic books. Today, graphic novels. Tomorrow, Chuck Tingle.
No, actually, I bet you I could give the Camp Damascus. That was a good one. And that's for YA, I'm pretty sure. Wait, maybe not. Wait. Camp Damascus. Oh my gosh, age.
Yeah, I got what you meant.
For readers 15 and older, so it's a little bit more than mine.
Hi, Kachu.
He's being so close to your face.
Don't stand so close to me. Trying to remember what I read in sixth grade, and all I'm coming up with is Star Wars.
At
Oh,
a
I do.
range, I
I
feel
do
like.
know that I read Harry Potter books in sixth grade,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember the characters were a lot younger than me, and I like breezed through them because I was like, this is too easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I read Harry Potter books. I read Fablehaven. It's funny because I still read Nancy Drew, but I knew they were too young for me. But I was like, I must.
Right.
Like, I need this 1950s
I love
housewife looking bitch in my life. Like,
that was kind of me with the American Girl doll books. I loved those
yes!
books, even though I knew that like I'm too old for this shit. I'm like, I don't care.
Like, this is my comfort. Like, and
Right.
for some reason, there was something about this blonde girl who's just like, oh my God, what if the key is like under the desk right now? And it was, and she's like, oh my God. And it's like, okay, this is like clearly like, and there's like some new guy who likes her every book. I'm like, yes, I want all of this.
I need it. I need it in my life.
I felt like I was reading Barbie. like a Barbie goes sleuthing or something. And I was like, this is amazing.
I love it. Oh. Sorry, I'm playing my game. We have a style guides for reading levels in Australia, and only about 15% of the population read and produce material at level than at year 12. Oh yeah, Animorphs. I read Animorphs in elementary school because I'm just better. No, I'm just
oh, that's funny. I always wanted to read Animorphs, and I thought the covers were really cool, but the covers scared me so much I couldn't do it.
Really? They were my favorite books. I distinctly remember we had the Scholastic Book Fair, and my mom would never let me get anything because she'd say it's a waste of money. You can just go to the library.
Yes.
But I saw the very first Animorph cover, and I like had to have it. Yes. And so my mom gave me like the $5 to go to the Scholastic Book Fair, and I was in the second grade. And I got the Animorphs book, and I just remember, and I knew it was it had to be second grade because we moved in the third grade, and this happened before we moved. So it was the second grade, and I got the Animorphs book, and and then the rest of the books I read from the library, and I loved the Animorphs so much in elementary school. I was just like, this is my shit, and I had such a crush on Tobias.
That's awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all coming together.
I love an underdog, and he was sort of like the bad boy who he was like abused at home, and then he got stuck in a hawk body. He got stuck. He didn't morph out quick enough, and he was stuck as a hawk. And I was like, no, we have to save Tobias. That's awesome. Oh, I had such a crush, and I was like, we have to save him. He's the bad boy, but he wasn't. He was just from the wrong side of tracks, but he wasn't actually bad. He had a heart of gold. He was just abused, and people didn't understand him. And I was like,
I understand his dark side.
I know. Well, he was just
like getting disturbed because all I did was read, and I cannot think of any of the books that I read.
Oh, I can't remember the books I read except for Animorphs because that one imprinted on my brain.
I just love that I'm like, these look cool as hell. And the other thing too is I pretended I was like, my two things were being half cheetah and also being a centaur.
Oh my God.
And so like they totally I fit the bill, and I thought they looked cool, but looking at the covers made me very upset. Like have nightmares and stuff.
To be fair, the covers
they're horrifying. The dolphin one is the one that sent me, I have to say. Have you seen the dolphin one? Everyone look at the old dolphin one, and it's this girl, I'm pretty sure, and she tries and I remember one of the phases, she's like, her melon is like huge, and her eyes are like, I was like, I can't do this. Oh, let me see it.
Didn't Rachel die? Which was like, how are these books available to like elementary? Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to be reading them because I think they were supposed to be middle school or high school kids. But Tobias, I think he was being like abused by his uncle or something, and he just like had like a really rough home life, and then he'd go to school, and I just imagine him kind of like in the leather jacket and be like, I'm a loner, I'm weird.
I read Pendragon.
It's weird, It
is like, that's so funny.
He gave those vibes, and I just loved him, and I just wanted him to get his happy ending. Yeah, she died.
Oh, see, good thing I didn't read that one. Yep, rip Rachel. Poor Rachel.
I wanted Rachel and Tobias to get together, but I stopped reading by the time that progressed. But I think they did eventually. Did Tobias and Rachel get together? Yes, Tobias and Rachel from Animorphs developed a deep romantic relationship during the series. They became a couple, with Rachel providing an emotional anchor for Tobias and him serving as a calming, nonviolent influence on her despite the immense challenges and distance imposed by the war. What
what is this about? And I do remember I was like, okay, so there was this there were like these 8 children that lived somewhat close by that were homeschooled. And they were like so starved for human connection, and they 1,000% were all very neurodivergent, like very, very, very neurodivergent. And so one of the kids, he loved Animorphs, and I was like, please explain to me in detail the Animorphs books. And he was like, sit down, I'm ready for you. So I just had him like describe it to me because I knew I couldn't like look at the covers or like get too emotionally involved because I would have nightmares. I'm so prone to nightmares even now that I was like, okay, I can do this if you tell me what this is about.
Yeah, Tobias's uncle was an alcoholic and Marco's dad clearly had.
This is crazy.
What age was Animorphs for?
Just watch this like 5th grade.
8 to 12. It was middle grade. Okay. And I was
8 is like 2nd grade at the youngest. Okay. So no, at the youngest, but like it's kind of like YA is meant for 12 and up. Like
no,
12
2nd grade is 7.
I was 8 in 2nd grade.
But I think
I have an early birthday though.
It's 7 to 8 is what I mean. 7 to 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. At the very youngest, it would be 2nd grade.
Oh, I thought you meant 8 at the youngest. Like the youngest person in 2nd grade is 8.
Oh no.
Okay. It was
yeah. The youngest reader would be in 2nd grade.
So it was okay.
But you know that the younger level is like, what am I trying to say? Like, you know how like YA is like it's for 12 and up. It's like.
Right. Yeah, I get what
reading it. Like they're kind of ahead of the game.
Right.
That's how I feel about middle grade.
Okay. Yeah, so I was reading that, and apparently she dies, and then Tobias spirals into a depression. So that's
this is horrible. What a soap opera. Also, okay, can I ask like a super dumb question about genre?
Yes.
Okay, so what because I love watching like dramas and stuff, like basically like soap operas, like where it's like, oh my gosh, it's your long lost sister you never know you had, and then it's like, oh, and the money's being left to this one, and they're like, oh, actually they changed the will, and like all that drama stuff. In book form, is the genre still drama, like contemporary drama? Because I just don't understand, like I want to read that stuff because I need it. Like the only way I'm getting my fix is watching like people read Reddit stories, and I need to actually like read a book with like dialogue and like heart in it.
I think it is drama. I just never hear people talk about.
Me neither. So I'm like, maybe it's not popular anymore. Like maybe it's like a Western situation where like Westerns morphed into sci-fi now. And so I'm like, well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking up, and it's like drama is a specific mode of fiction represented by performance. So play, opera, mime. Okay, so that's.
So like, what's the soap opera of books then?
I don't know. This isn't a stupid question. I'm Googling. What is
okay? Because I was like, I feel, and I know they exist, like because there's like the inheritance games and stuff, but that one's like a little bit mystical, and that one's definitely for kids. But I wanted one of like basically Desperate Housewives, but in book form.
People are saying the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo count.
Yes, I love that book, but like what, like, okay, well, that's also slightly historical, and I don't. It's not historical though, but okay.
Yeah, it just says this is not helpful.
What genre is the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo?
It's saying family sagas and drama. Is there a book genre?
Maybe it's domestic fiction. I wonder if it's domestic because it says romance novel, historical fiction, contemporary romance. It's not contemporary. Wow.
So I think so. Okay, what I'm Googling is that drama is technically a book genre.
Okay.
But it's not. I think it's not like it's a genre in the same way that like slave fic is a genre. Like there's not going to be a bookcase that says slave fic.
Yes. What
There's
is that? That does not sound good.
it's slave fiction where the characters are all slaves. Like the Cruel Prince is slave fic.
Oh my god. I had no idea.
Oh, not the Cruel Prince. I'm sorry, the Captive
Oh,
Prince.
like,
Captive
yes,
Prince.
yes, yeah.
Sorry, getting the
No, that's
princes
fine.
wrong.
It's like, oh.
So I think drama is a genre, but
But
it's
it's not
not
gonna be
recognized enough where it's going to be in its own shelf. But I know what you're
okay.
talking. I think it's more like you have to look in other genres to find it. I guess. Butters can't be
Mhm.
seen me. Butters can't. Just kind of like how there's like pirate fiction. You're not going to see a shelf if it's pirate
Right.
fiction.
I would
But
have to
it's
okay.
slave fic. Right, Butters?
Okay.
Look at her. Look at that girl.
Butter
Hi,
butts.
Bubbles. She's like, what you doing?
Oh, she's so cute.
Look at she's hanging out with Icarus and with Wally and with Nancy Pelosi. Cliff decided that he's okay with the name because the pun is too funny to ignore.
It's too good.
Oh, hi. Hi, Bubbles. Oh, my goodness. I'm thirsty. Maybe we should do a sprint. No, get myself a beverage.
Sprint.
I can't get.
I'm going to read a book I ordered for the children. I got it. It's
What about Filthy Rich?
Oh yeah, I could read.
You don't have to.
I can absolutely read Filthy Rich some more. It was my reward between cleaning yesterday.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm at. It's not the farthest, but it's
My flu.
Let me see what chapter this is. How many chapters did you send me?
9.
Okay, I thought I was on 3, but I'm almost to 3. That is not as far as I'm sorry, but I am reading it, and I love it.
Yay! I'm glad.
Oh, did you want me to start at 3 or 4? Like, did
Oh
you
no,
want me to?
because I changed stuff.
I started
based on
at
your
the
edits.
beginning.
Yeah, I changed
Okay.
it. What are you doing, Poo Poo? Come on, come say hi. No? Okay, bye.
Hi, buddies.
All right, okay.
I think it's so funny that I was like, no, this needs my attention, and so I'm gonna. That's so funny. That I was like, no, it's for being rewarded. But I would basically like angry clean for like an hour and a half, and then I'd be like, I need a moment, and then read half of a chapter, and then angry clean another chunk, and then or then like read another or the other half of the chapter. So
I didn't tell you about my appointment with my agent.
Oh.
But she was coming up with nonfiction books for me to cover, and I guess the ones that people are interested in are. I don't know if I can say this out loud. I can't.
Type it just in case. Because you end up telling everyone anyway. I just get to know Foist. Let's see. Oh. Yes. So.
Like the last thing, what I just said, I know I'm good at it, but I don't know how.
Yeah, no, that I totally get that.
It's just comes
also
to me.
I keep thinking the first thing you said, I was like, can that just be like a chapter, or like I don't know how you're gonna have a whole book of that.
Well, it would be
Okay.
But again, that's something where like I don't know. That's something that just comes naturally.
You're just like, here's an example, and then just use your own writing.
Right.
No,
I'd rather do the other one.
The other one is great because then could you please hold on.
Right.
Yeah. Hi.
She's
My
so
sweet
cute.
girl. Yeah. That's you on the screen. Hi. Why do you keep looking at
I
me?
love it. I think that would actually be right up your alley. I think that would be
Yeah.
good.
So that's something that they want me to look into later in the year. So I'm like, ah,
Okay.
ah.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Butters. I'm like, oh, she's snuggling me, but I really want to get up and get a drink. I feel like I need to clarify. I don't think sixth grade level is bad, but the stat was worried about other fiction that's not sixth grade being edited down.
It shouldn't be edited down because we kind of naturally write that level. Typically, when people are like, oh, I think like mine's too high, or the editor keeps telling me to edit it down, it's because they're kind of like jerking themselves off a lot.
Well, I mean, my editor was telling me to edit it down.
Stop jerking yourself up. No. I just mean like
it was just literally all it was replacing some words. Like I said, the most the most obvious. Hold on. I used was I just want to make sure I say it right. Yeah, I used arrows instead of seeds, and she asked me to just say seeds, and I used taffrail instead of rail. And
no,
she just,
I'm thinking about whenever I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about this person.
no, I know. I'm responding to the question.
Oh.
Yeah. So if they ask you, oh, yeah, that'd be pretty bad. But yeah, it was just literally just changing some of the vocabulary and adding clarity in spaces. So it's basically things that were originally like implied, just stating them, that is the annoying part to me. But yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but editors are probably going to recommend that you do because then you'll reach a larger audience. But a lot of the time, and also it depends on the genre, because it's like I write fantasy romance. This is supposed to be an accessible genre. If you're writing, like an educational thing, then yeah, write your 12th grade whatever. But if you're writing a romance, you want it to be accessible. So it really depends. Okay, we're gonna do a sprint so that I can get myself a drink because I am parched. I am parched. Oh, look at you.
So third tab.
Yes, I'm talking about you, puppy. You're so cute. She's got the biggest smile. Okay, guys, so we're going to set the timer for 20 minutes. You are going to write whatever it is that you need to work on. I will not be providing a script for you. You got to do whatever it is that you need to do. What is everyone going to work on? I will go first. I am going to get myself beverage, and then I am going to edit a script I wrote for next week's video. What about you, Iona?
I'm gonna read Filthy Rich.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Setting the timer. We will be muted. Oh, maybe I should actually have my phone so I can set the timer. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, timer went off. How did everyone do? I don't know if you guys saw during the sprint, but Bunners ran onto my lap and she was vibrating, which we all know, guys, if you've been in the stream before, means she needs to poo. So she was vibrating in my lap and just looking at me like, Mother, I have to poo. So I brought her downstairs and now we're outside together. She didn't want to come back inside. So I relocated down here and she's done pooing, obviously. So it's going to take 20 minutes to take a shit. She's not a man. But she's now she's just having fun. Aren't you, Butters? You're just having fun. Hello. And now she goes inside. After I relocated my whole life down here.
It looks really pretty there. You look so comfy.
And she has freed the poo. She did indeed. And I only got to edit like half of a page in my script. What about you?
I read more of chapter 3.
Yay!
And paid bills.
Nice. We love it. I finally made it to another stream. Welcome.
Hey, Ryan.
Welcome. Come on. Oh, Butters got her ball. She got her ball. Showing up late with Starbucks per usual. Come on. Come on, Poopo. Come on.
I've done that before. It's so rude. But I've actually done that before.
I did very little writing because I realized I misnumbered a bunch of the chapters of my book on accident. Yeah, I deleted 2 chapters, or basically I deleted 1 chapter and then I took the information from another chapter and parsed it out to different chapters. So I'm having to go through. So basically I'm on chapter 10, which is from the original version is chapter 12. So every time I feel like I'm going slow, I'm like, you're farther than you think. You deleted a bunch of words. It's a good thing. Did some chores and now going to watch the stream in bed. Very nice. I'm currently testing out Scrivener to see if I like it. Good luck. I'm not a fan, but I'm in the minority. A lot of people really like it.
I wonder what, like...
I
just keep using Word.
Oh, I was also going to tell you something, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah!
Jasmine tea is damn good.
Sorry, I'm going to do something shady, guys, but let's find out. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I want to know.
Hold on.
I want to know. Can you show me? There's a Phil Collins reference.
Yes. What? I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
On Discord.
Discord. Okay. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, I saw you were messaging me here, but I'm sending it all on Discord.
I was like, I'm glad you told me.
Okay, here's my theory. Hold on, guys. Okay. Iona and I are spilling tea, and this is piping hot tea.
Also, somehow Kachu's hair got in my ears. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is great. Okay, guys.
Man.
What shadiness is afoot? Never you mind.
Never do you want. Mm-hmm.
I would love to share, but not under these circumstances. I want the tea, both the jasmine and the disgust tea. You look like a nature goddess. Thank you.
You do look
Speaking of, do you guys want to see my flowers that recently bloomed? Hold
Yes,
on.
always.
Okay. So, okay. So there's these guys.
Ooh, those are vibrant.
Yes, very pretty.
What is that thing? Do we know?
I forgot what it was called, but
Okay.
Jay pulled it up. Then there's this one.
Okay. I love that.
And the apple tree
Oh my
has started
gosh.
blooming.
Look at that.
This is
Everyone's
Cliff's
doing
apple
great.
tree. This is
Sorry, what'd
Cliff's
you say?
apple tree, and
Apple
he
tree.
loves it. Cliff loves it, and so he's very excited that this tree's blooming.
I love that.
Oh, okay, now. Oh, Jesus! I almost fell. Do I still look like a nature goddess?
Yes. I love how you're like all nature goddessy, and then you're like, look at my blooms. It's like you have
Yeah, it's
really
not.
pretty. I can't get over how vibrant they are.
It's no longer in the 80s out here, but it's still like nice. Just for me, it's sweater weather. Let's see, it's 68.
Oh my god! So there was a weekend where it was like 78, and I was like, yes. And so I like laid out in the sun like a freaking lizard. And then the next day, I really wanted it to still be warm, even though it went down many, many degrees. So it was only like 50, and I still wore like a dress. Like this, it was basically this dress, but like a different color with like no leggings and just this dress like this, and it was like freezing cold and the wind was blowing, and I was like, it's fine. It was 75 yesterday.
Oh god. Beautiful yard, but the bees would scare me. They leave you alone. You leave them alone, they leave you alone.
I didn't see any bees in there.
Oh, there are bees by the apple tree.
Oh, I love that. That's how they pollinate it. That's how you get apples.
Yeah, there are only like, I would say there are like 4 plants in my yard. Like, we have multiple of them, but there are 4 plants in my yard that the bees like, and it's never like a ton. It'll just be like a few big fat guys hanging around.
Oh,
and
the bumblebees.
You just leave them alone and they do their thing. We also get a lot of hummingbirds, which are my favorite bird.
I love that.
The hummingbirds especially love, hold on. See this tree, that plant right next to it, the purpley one, and then the reddish one.
Yes.
That's like standing tall. The hummingbirds really like those guys.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I love hummingbirds. They're so cute. They're little babies.
They are really cute. Could you pick a lane, my guy?
I feel like the annoying old neighbor who's in the pocket of the HOA for no reason, staring at you and judging through.
You're not allowed to plant begonias that close to the fence.
Oh, I thought that might be in regard to the tea being spilled.
Oh. That's funny.
I went on a hike yesterday, was in a sweatshirt, absolutely freezing on the top of a mountain. Didn't think to wear sunscreen, but the altitude of the wind betrayed me. Oh no.
That's awful, but awesome that you did that.
Hummingbirds are my favorite too. If you go to gardens with them, dark purple and red shirts will make them likely to land on you.
Oh, I'm so glad that you said that, because I one time was, horseback riding. This was whenever I was like in middle school. And all of a sudden a hummingbird was just like there. And I was like, oh, this is a magical moment. But I couldn't figure out why it even like came up to me, because I did not smell good. But it must have been the shirt I was wearing.
They're like, oh, poo. I love poo.
I was so sweaty and like had been mucking stuff. Like I was a farmhand, and then I would like always rode when all the chores were done, and I was like, "This is the most magical moment of my life." And I'm like, just a very hormonal tween that smelled horrible.
And the hummingbirds were like, "We will
like,
bless you with our little
I
buzzing."
was like, they like me for my shirt.
Bees are pretty chill if you don't bother them, not like yellow jackets. Once they're done doing their thing, nearing the end of life, get bored and just go looking for trouble.
They do. Also, yellow jackets are not bees, and I did not know that, but Thomas knows that.
Oh,
I just
so
wanted to throw that out there.
The flower is called flame clivia.
That's
the orange flower.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Disney princess confirmed. Yay.
Yeah. A very sweaty.
Yeah, I'm getting cold. I'm complaining about 68. I told you guys.
I am so upset.
California.
No, but that's the thing. Whenever you live at a particular temperature, your body gets used to it. It's like a whole thing. Apparently, it takes like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get used to a different climate. Like if someone decides to move there or whatever.
I think it's been so funny seeing Hudson Williams do all these LA events, and in all of them, he's just like, because he's from Canada. And he's just
like, where he's like,
he's like, is anyone else hot?
No,
everyone's like, the poor Canadian is dying.
That is so funny.
Oh my goodness. But anywho, guys. So the next video coming out, I've got a video coming out this Wednesday that I think is really good. IONA liked it too.
I did.
And it's not for the course, it's for a different topic.
Yes. It's so funny because the whole time I thought it was for the course, and I was like, oh, I wonder how this ties in, but I love it so much. It's just slightly like out of order or something. And I was no.
No, not for the course. It was a sponsored video, and I had a lot of fun with the topic, and I know people are gonna get pissed off because I have shockingly controversial opinions, and by shockingly I mean like I don't get why my opinion is controversial, and yet
also it's business advice.
Yeah.
Or not even advice, but like business like they need to know this information.
And like especially particularly the cartoon part that I mentioned.
Yes.
People get like such strong opinions about it and are so vehemently against it. And I'm just like,
I really like
watch
the
your
one
kids.
where like, you know, she said, nope, you won't like that. It's not for you.
It's for adults. I'm like, watch your fucking kids. Like that's not the author's
also
fault.
It's one thing to be like, so whenever now Babo has not been exposed to anything crazy on YouTube, but when I hear about kids being exposed to weird stuff on YouTube, I don't blame the parent. I mean, they still need to keep a close eye, but like I don't blame the parents because there's some really weird targeted to children stuff that goes under the radar. That's different. But when it comes to purchasing a book, that's a totally different ballgame. Like you have to like that's literally why these aren't even my children. But like so I ordered this book because it looked good. It's called Wing Bear, and it's another graphic novel. Mm-hmm. And I like that there's like the character looks cool and the story sounded cool. But anyway, before I let any child read this, I'm going to read it first.
Right.
Like I'm going to read it first and make sure it's good. And if not, then I'll just like keep it at home if it's not appropriate. Right. And there's a couple other things where like parents were gonna like this kid asked for a particular book to bring in, and the parent was like, oh, I'm gonna drop off such and such. I'm like, hey, that might not be like the exact right time. I mean, I think that book would be great for them later, but like right this second, like make sure they know it's about this, this, and that. And they're like, oh, I didn't realize that. I'm like, can you like read the back of the book? Like it's on the back. Like that's not even, you don't even have to read the whole thing, but it's fine.
LOL, are you going to tell people to stop letting the TV race? They're not going to take.
I know, for real. I'm just like, ew, can you see Kachu's hair just floating?
No. But like, okay, so I'll just tell you guys because there's only 50 of you here. It's a video about my professional and unpopular opinions about book covers, and I break down some of the controversy about book covers. And one of the points I make is that I like the cartoony rom-com covers, which is apparently like a big thing. Like everyone hates the cartoony rom-com covers. And one of the biggest things they say is that the cartoony, and to be clear, by cartoony, I mean the covers are
They're
It's called
illustrated.
they're illustrated, semi-realistic illustrations.
Yes.
And people are always saying, this looks like it's for kids. This looks like it's for kids. And I'm just like, in what universe does this look like it's for kids? Like, just because it's illustrated, you do know that hentai exists, right? Like, illustration doesn't necessarily mean it's for children.
No,
and I've seen these covers and they have a vibrator on the front, or they've got a dildo on the front, and you're trying to tell me that this is,
or they're like embraced in a very close like way.
Yeah, heaven forbid adults enjoy some whimsy. Exactly. It's just like you guys are reaching at this point. And I even show like a side by side of one really beautiful rom-com cover. I think it's called Not Safe for Work. I mean, the title is Not Safe for Work, and it's a woman wearing a very like scandalous dress, but it's illustrated. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me that this is the same as this? And then I show Bluey, and it's like, you know, maybe pay attention to what your kids are reading.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just a thought.
Look at this. That slit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just don't understand. I would never look at these covers and think, oh, this is for a child.
That's the one.
Yeah, the shirtless cartoon man is clearly for kids. Exactly.
Yeah. And also, it's so funny, too, because, like, people can have preferences, too, but, like, follow the trends. So, like, one of the other things, well, it's your...
You can talk about it. I don't care.
Okay. I was like, one of the other things you talk about is like, it's like the joke of like the 6-pack or like the abs across. And it's like, I don't prefer those because I like mine more discreet for some reason. And I love art. So like the illustration on the front, I prefer it. But it's not like I'm going to be like, don't read that or they should change that because I don't like having the pecs on the outside. I just like having the pecs on the inside.
It's what's on the inside that counts.
No.
Where South Park is 1,000,000 years old and Viv Z-Pop has a massive, I don't know what that is, but I trust you.
I'm curious.
It's the same that some people still think illustrations are inherently for kids. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like, I don't see how you can see these covers. And
she's the YouTuber who made Has Been Hotel.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you looked up pictures of Has Been Hotel, it's about like these you've probably seen the artwork for it. Anyway, but yeah.
Flush Gordon. I was not Flush Gordon. The real romance was the abs and pecs we made along the way. And I talk about like people complaining about someone told me the whimsical cover didn't properly represent the content, and I was like, rom-com, lighthearted romance, just because exactly everyone's like, oh, it has this cartoon cover and there's tons of sex in it, and it's like, what about
even better?
Have you not seen anime? And I say in the video, I'm like, hentai exists. It's all illustrated. And like it does.
Also, would it like before? Like cameras have only been around for like I don't know how long. Like maybe a couple hundred years. How long?
Yeah, it's just to me, just because it's illustrated doesn't mean that they're not gonna bang. Like it's just I feel like people are stupid, you know. And so I talk about in the video, and then I talk about how a lot of people hate book cover trends. And I mean, when I changed this covers for the Savior series to fit the trend, so many people were like, well, now it just looks like every other romantasy book. And I'm like, yeah, good. That's the idea. And then they're like, I prefer the old covers. And I'm kind of like, well, did you buy them? No. Well, then you're not the fucking target audience. And you prefer the old covers, but you didn't even buy them? Fuck you.
Yeah, like stop it. Get some help. No, I was kidding. Right. But when photography became more popular was in 1888. So what did they think? Like the sex scenes were drawn too. Like there were drawn sex scenes. Actually, I know we're not talking about drawn sex scenes deliberately.
I'm gonna have those in my book.
Drawings. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I said I'm gonna have those in my book.
Draw nude.
I hate those so much, and I feel like I'm at a point now where it's an expectation in the romantasy community.
Oh, absolutely.
And the closest I got is that one image I recently released where it's just
I thought that was very tasteful and lovely.
Yeah, that's the closest I could do, but people are just full on drawing women getting rammed, and I'm just like, and it's that's one of the reasons why I'm like doing rom-com now, is it's not so much an expectation in the rom-com industry that you gotta commission someone getting rammed, you know, and it's like,
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of that against my will. So
I know, but it's not as like
no, you're right. You're right. It's not.
mandatory.
Yes, and it could be like bonus content. Just make Tobias and Layla have an OnlyFans.
I just feel yeah, exactly. But I've just the romanticy space has just been kind of icking me out lately, and I'm for me it's like, you know what, do you, but at the same time it is a lot when I'm just like streaming through Instagram and it's like there's an illustrated penis. Okay. Some dude in 1715, these youths in their Trek cornets and their shuttlecocks.
Shuttlecock got me.
Right.
Oh, it's so good. Only saviors, yes.
Only saviors, yes. I just said exactly what you said. I had a conversation with a friend. We were talking about how so many books would adapt well as animated movies, like in the vein of American art style. Think Young Justice. Cool. I'm starting to get allerginess out here.
My eyes randomly started like, but I'm not there. It just is happening. Where my eyes are like, they burn.
They burn. Mine one nostril. Butters is barking at everyone. I'm sure my neighbors are hearing me talk about penises out here, and they're like, "What the fuck is this up with this?"
Whatever. They've seen one or they have one. It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Sorry, guys. Anywho, so that's the video that's coming out. There's other topics. I talk about abs on book covers. I talk about AI art. I'm sure that's going to piss off a lot of people.
It's so funny though, because the people it pisses off, it's like, well, that's good to know
Right.
that they are upset by this, and then you don't buy their books.
Right. Oh, I want to see his hummingbird.
That's beautiful.
Is it? I've seen there's like some hummingbirds with like fluffy legs, and they look like they're wearing little boots.
Aww. We have a chicken like that. They're called a duclay, and they have feathered duclay.
Spiders. Spiders.
Like, Mama, come out from the cold.
No, she's outside. She's barking.
I thought she was barking from inside, being like,
no,
you're gonna get hypothermia in your 70-degree weather.
No, she's barking at the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Probably at Layla.
Yeah, probably at Layla.
I like
love
the
that
hummingbirds.
Layla's just like flapping around in there.
Right. I like the hummingbirds with the really long tail feathers.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't personally care, using AI puts off so much of your potential audience. That's what I talk about.
Yes, yep, exactly.
Yeah, I talk about how, you know, you're telling people that you co-sign plagiarism, so they're just going to assume that your work is plagiarized, and they're not going to buy it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I loved, side note, I love seeing the thing where it was like, oh my gosh, I knew this author used AI because it was zooming in on M dashes, and she closes the book and it's Pride and Prejudice. I thought that was awesome, but it's because it's like, no, authors have used M dashes, like they love M dashes. That's why ChatGPT loves M dashes. It's because we're all suckers for it.
Exactly. And it's just crazy how dumb people are that they don't know that. It's like, oh wow, you really don't read. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AI art isn't considered copyrighted.
Yeah.
I do know there's
also, is Sora shut down now?
I don't know. I'm just a baby.
It says OpenAI announced this week that it's shutting down its Sora app and related video models just 6 months after launching the app.
Exactly.
This was 6 days ago. It was announced.
Tell me you don't read without telling me you don't read. For real.
So funny.
You'll never take my M dashes. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know if I should. Whatever. there's this like one author I know who was like very vehemently pro AI art and would like post rants about why it was okay for them to use AI art, and then that was before it became such a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But people were already kind of like dude about it, and now it's become this like big deal, and like, you know, it's just kind of funny to me because they've gone totally quiet. They're still using the AI art, but like more discreetly, and they've gone totally quiet about it, and I'm just kind of like, interesting. Oh, look at the hummingbird!
Is there another hummingbird?
No, it's in Cyber Central.
Oh, let me see.
Thank you, Standard Fiend. That is a flamenco dancer hummingbird. That's the vibe I get.
Oh, that's so. I just keep staring at its tum-tum. It's so bejeweled.
I smell a bubble getting ready to pop. I agree.
Mm-hmm. At last.
Only thing I question harder than M dashes are Oxford commas. I will fight to the grave that Oxford commas are essential. I think that it's funny because if you're a fiction writer, you think Oxford commas are essential, and if you're a journalist, you hate them. Those are the two camps. And then if they get in the same place, I only know this because I posted a thing about Oxford commas, and so many journalists were angry in the comments, and I'm just like, oh, give me that engagement, girl. Like, keep complaining. We love it.
It's like, I just get paid. It's fine.
I've seen the dumbest shit accused of being AI writing, like a person raising their eyebrows or patting into the room. That is just, yeah. It's bad. People are not smart. You know, I'm just
it
here.
Sucks too, because I wish
fine.
they had better discernment so they actually would call out the real ones. But they're like the crossfire or the friendly fire into like authors doing the work sucks.
Yeah. Today I learned that journalists are all wrong about that. I believe it's because with journalism, you have to use as many characters. You have to use as few characters as possible.
Yeah.
So anything you can do to use fewer punctuation marks is good for them. So they're trying to make money. So I get it. But yeah, Oxford commas are easier to understand. I was teaching my dad about them the other day because I was explaining how I had an Oxford comma meme on my page, and it made me $100 because people were arguing in the comments. He's like, I don't even know what the Oxford comma is. So I was explaining the situation.
It's like, you see, every time someone brings up the Oxford comma, it reminds me. So I really liked this band in high school. I still do, but like called Vampire Weekend. And actually, I just introduced Bebo to them literally today. So, but anytime someone says Oxford comma, there's a song that goes, I don't give a fuck about your Oxford comma. Thanks for the English drama. And I think it's great.
I love how you were like, I like this band called Vampire Weekend. I don't know, that just made me
It's called Vampire Weekend. What's crazy too is that they're considered like indie / alt, of course, but then they're also considered reggae, and I was like, what? Because they're just a bunch of white guys from New York City.
No, I just meant that I thought it was funny just because they're so popular.
Oh, no, sorry. When I liked them, they're popular now. When I liked them, they had just come out.
Okay.
And so sorry. I didn't realize they got more popular, but I guess like the holiday song was in a commercial, and I was like, what? But I had like their very first album and stuff like that back in the day. So
not Jenna rage baiting to make bank. Exactly. That was me with MIA.
I'm a woman and I think things, and this makes people mad.
I think MIA is like super, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe she's like super problematic now, which is a shame. But I loved MIA so much, and then Paper Planes came out. I'm fly like paper, get high like
oh yes.
I loved her, and then Paper Planes came out years later, and I'm just there like, oh, I liked her first, bitch. I have her songs on my iPod.
I have my two. I guess Vampire Weekend counts as that. But I told you about Florence and the Machine, where I found her through YouTube before anything. So she had just uploaded it or something, and I was like, what is this? And I like predicted her and was obsessed with her and replayed it on our family desktop computer. And then Vampire Weekend, when they first came out, I think I remember also some people not liking them because I think they came out in like 2009 or something. When was
Yeah, they were popular around when I was in college.
album? Yeah. Oh, it came out in 2008 and
Yeah.
I was so into that shit. I listened to that so much. But it's so funny too because I was really into this band. It's called Vampire Weekend. But it's so funny because I don't think I've heard. I still like their other songs. Are like, is this Vampire Weekend? Because they have like a sound. But I only know the songs from the very first album. I have not graduated since.
Oh,
then.
I don't know. I'm only familiar with the first album too because that's when they were like super popular.
Mhm.
But I don't know anything. I'm not like they're not my thing. But
Mhm.
I don't dislike them or anything like that. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't use
I don't
commas
know. I
at
don't
work
know.
because they screw you up reading news on the air, but I use the Oxford comma in my writing. Very cool.
I love that.
I looked.
Oh, Oxford comma is like one of their most famous ones too, apparently.
If you're gonna use AI and can't even make the effort to at least retype and not copy paste or proofread, like damn, you can't be dumb, controversial, and lazy.
Yeah.
I want to go inside, Butters. I say that like she's the boss. I'm the boss. But
No,
am I?
no, you're not.
Am I? Cliff is all like, oh, I can't wait to see you come upstairs. And I'm like, I'm not coming upstairs. I live here now. Sorry. Anywho, I'm such a lady.
It's so funny because when you burped, I burped at the same time, but mine was a nose burp.
Oh.
So I am more ladylike.
What's a nose? Oh, is that where it's kind of like behind the nose?
Well, it's so maybe this is like trauma thing, I don't know. But I was like publicly shamed for burping once, and now it's really, really hard for me to burp. So I burp and I just push it out my nose.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Burp for free on Maine is crazy. Is this a fetish? Could I monetize this?
No, it is a fetish. Yes, it is.
I find out me talking shit to people in the comments. That's a fetish. I need to monetize this shit. Where I showed you all those people who are monetizing scamming MAGA. Like
I have now a deep desire to do because I'm like, might as well have them pay for like my student loans that are never going to go away.
Everything is a fetish.
Yeah.
You could be making so much. Okay, guys, back when I was a model, this is a thing that I guess models get asked a lot, specifically because we're known for walking. I cannot tell you.
Watch. Turn. What is it?
Oh, it's too far away.
What creature? Tell me the creature.
It was the fox.
The fox! Oh, she's blessed the stream. You are a nature goddess.
Maybe that's what Butters has been barking at. I'm pretty sure it's hard because the foxes here look very similar to coyotes color-wise.
Yes. I saw a fox when I was there. Also, your deer are a different color and kind of like that same color as well.
Okay, let me just look up foxes in the Bay Area. I'm pretty sure it's a fox. Yeah, because it's got the fluffy tail.
Mm-hmm.
And then coyotes in the Bay Area. Hold on. No, I think it might have been a coyote. I don't know. They both have fluffy tails. It was either a fox or a coyote. But it had a black tip at the end of the tail.
I think it was a fox. Coyotes are a bit bigger. They look like a dog.
Well, this was coyote. Big, you know.
Oh, it was pretty big.
Well, big to me. It was bigger than Butters, you know.
Well, everything's bigger than Butters. I was like, coyotes are Remy size, but that's not. Hold on.
I don't.
Oh, but you don't know how big Remy is.
Yeah. Well, it looked like a medium-sized dog.
Well.
Hi, Butters.
Then I think you saw a coyote. How tall? Like leggy?
Well, it's hard. It's not very. I mean, like.
It's hard because
I've only ever seen its butt, but it had a black tip at the tail. And
Coyotes have a black tip, though.
Well, when I look up pictures of coyotes around here, they do not.
Oh, right. Coyotes.
Here, so this is what coyotes apparently look like in the Bay Area. And this is what foxes here. You guys will be able to tell which one.
These all have a black tip tail. So it's hard to tell when they're like in their habitat too. Like it's one thing. Oh man, that is hard. Man, your foxes are interesting looking.
Yeah, they're all like the same color as coyotes.
And your deer are that color too, which I wasn't expecting. It makes sense because they're like blending in with like the different soils and stuff, but
it's hard. If it wasn't for the tail, I would say it was a coyote because it kind of had that coloring, but
because it's so fluffy,
the tail was very fluffy. But in this picture, the tail's fluffy, but it was like you know how like and here's a hawk. Sorry, you know how like a lot of seeing a fox as much as you do is super rare. Just saying. Well, the thing is I've seen coyotes a bunch here too. So I've seen both, and there have been times where I definitely know I've seen a fox.
I think they have a den close by your house. Because I grew up in an area where there was a fox den close by, and they raised their kits there like every year, and like and so I saw foxes pretty often. Like they're still aloof and stuff, but like.
Should you check on Butters if foxes look similar to coyotes?
She's contained.
Butters is right in front of me.
Yeah. I know it looks like her backyard goes off into like no man's land, but it's an illusion.
Yeah.
She's a little.
I don't have acres here, and also the place that we saw see how there's that retaining wall up there.
Yeah,
it was up there.
Fence. Also, you can't tell, but there's a fence all along the retaining wall. It's like a.
So they don't come in. They know to keep their distance. But we don't let Butters out at night for this reason. But the thing is coyotes very rarely come out during the day, whereas foxes do. Now, I'm not saying coyotes don't come out during the day, but they very rarely do. So it's just, anywho, I saw it, but there was a big coyote fight in the middle of the night one night, and I came outside, and a coyote came right up to the fence and looked at me and then ran away. I just love little critters.
I didn't get beat up. You didn't see anything, and then ran off.
Well, it sounded like one died, and it definitely wasn't that one because that one looked totally fine. But what was I? Oh, we were talking about fetishes.
What were you gonna get paid for as a model?
Oh, now we're going. Oh. Coyotes are also more pack animals, and foxes are more solitary. There's also that, but some coyotes are solitary. So it's like
get kicked out of the pack, and
this one, that I saw before was solitary. So I think it might be a coyote. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but anywho, whatever it is, I love it, and I want to be its friend. Okay. Pay pigs would flock to you. What are pay pigs? Are those people who are into fetishes? I want to know. But anywho, okay. So when I was a model, I cannot tell you how many requests I got to either wear platform high heels and step on bugs and record it.
Bugs.
Or, yes, they want to see a beautiful woman crush bugs. That is a very popular fetish.
I've never heard of such a thing. I believe you. That's so interesting.
And some people want you to crush small animals.
I know. I did know about that. The mammal side of it.
But bugs, yes. And then the other one, the one that I got the most, wear high heels and walk on the guy's back.
Oh. That one weirdly makes more sense to me because then you're kind of getting like a massage.
Yeah, but the heels, that could like injure you. I think it's people who like to be dominated, and it's like I'll be your
like a masochism maybe thing because the pain side of it maybe. So
yeah, I've literally never seen a real life fox. I used to live in northern Appalachia on the land with chickens. We see them here. You have to keep. We live in an area that has lots of woods, as you can see, but is also very populated. So the animals around here get used to people. Like we have deer crossing. Yeah. So I've seen foxes crossing the street with food in its mouth and stuff. The foxes are the ones that you see the least, but we have absolutely seen them, and we get possums, raccoons, all kinds of critters, skunks, and they're just used to people, so to a certain degree.
I just want you to see Kachu. He's melting.
Every day I discover more and more specific fetishes exist. Okay, when Cliff and I, before I released my debut novel.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know what you're going to talk about.
before I released my debut novel, I was not making I didn't qualify for unemployment, even though I was unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't qualify for unemployment or disability because he wasn't disabled enough. He only broke his spine.
Oh my God.
So we were incomeless for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously that was the most we've been in like a finance. Fortunately, I had a nest egg. So we lived off that nest egg. And basically the nest egg ran out. And once we got there, I was like, I'm going to release this book and then get a part-time job. And then I didn't end up needing to get a part-time job because the book sold so well that writing and YouTube could be my part-time job. And then it became my full-time job, and the rest is history. But anywho, I was looking into part-time jobs, and I was learning a lot about fetishes at the time just because it was coming up on my YouTube.
And you're like, you know what? I might need to do this.
I was like, Cliff, do you know how much money these women make selling their underwear? I'm like, you can make $600 just wearing underwear and then sending it to someone. I was like, and you make even more if you're a guy because so few guys are willing to do it. I'm like, Cliff, there's a guy on here who sells socks. He just wears socks, gym socks. And I'm like, and he sells them for $1,000. I'm like, we should do this. It would be like, that's such easy money. And he was like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I was like, this sucks. It's not sexual. He's like, but it's sexual to them.
To them, like, yes.
I'm like, who cares? You're just sending a sock, But he wouldn't do it.
Oh my gosh. Actually,
I respect his decision, but I still think we could have been millionaires. I mean, like, we're doing fine, but we could have been even richer if we did that. Cake crushing is also popular. Oh yes, I know about that. But that tends to be, at least from what I've seen, I could be totally wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've noticed that tends to be more popular among gay men, whereas the walking on a back thing is more among straight men.
Interesting.
Cliff made a comment. But I still think what an easy way to make money. And there's that humiliatrix where she's fucking rich and all she does is
I love what Cliff said. Well, I was just typing the same thing. So that's what
I'm saying what?
He's like, no. You peasant.
But yeah, I was just like, there's that humiliatrix who makes bank just telling men that they're pieces of shit. She'll mail them her poo and they'll pay for it. I'm just like, that's the life. I want to tell men they suck all the time. Why can't I get paid for it?
Matrix people that like are just like, send me money right now.
Right. Yeah, there's that whole like money domination fetish where you just make a guy, or the guy gives you your credit card and you just spend as much as you want with it. These are the people who cracked the code.
I know, and I was just like, where did you find these people? And you won't even have to be like intimate with them in any way, like not even emotionally. It's not.
I know there's a website that's like eBay, but I think it's called like eBay Band or something. There are like websites for you to sell this stuff, and people will sell their like toenail clippings. Like, I'm just like, this is stuff that I'm just gonna flush down. I'm just gonna, take a dump and flush it down. Does anyone want to buy?
Trash is another man's kink.
One woman's shit is another man's dessert, apparently. Seeking arrangements. Interesting. See, I feel like I got into the wrong business, and when I first started my YouTube channel, people were asking to buy my worn underwear, and I didn't respond because I feel like of all the things, that's probably the most intimate because it's touched my cooter, but I could sell poo. I could sell socks. Who wants my socks? They're cute. I have colorful socks. Imagine it in a blog. Who wants my socks, guys? Oh, people are... Oh, Standard Fiend. I have not been blonde for many years now. I had no idea you weren't blonde. There are entire sites for underwear, and the one selling for hundreds typically requires submitting full photos as well.
Yeah, that's.
I've seen usually. Oh, sometimes it's photos like from here down. So. That's
true. Where it's like, I need your toenails and a lock of your hair. No reason.
But like I said, I would feel less comfortable with the underwear because it's like that's like feels too sexual. But if it was just like piss, drink my piss. I don't give a fuck. You know? Or like I said, like the socks. That's the one for me. That's like that's on my foot. But it'd be for Cliff. Cliff would have to do it because it's the men. They want the men's socks. And this guy was making bank selling socks. My neighbors are going to complain about me.
Oh, funny.
But I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck is this freak? I have a real job, I promise. I don't sell socks. But the socks, that was the one that really got me.
You'd be richer if you did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cliff, come on. He wants a new car. We can buy it off your socks. Be an entrepreneur, Cliff. But he's like, oh, I just feel too weird about it. Damn prude. I'm just kidding. I'm the bigger prude of us. So, but they really cracked the code, especially the ladies who just insult men for money.
Yeah, I want that. I want that.
People will ask me, like, if you weren't a writer, what job would you have? And I say I'd be a humiliatrix, for sure. I wouldn't mind putting my face on a website if my job is literally just telling men to eat shit. Mm-hmm. And that they have a small dick. Put my face on that. That's fine.
You're like, I do that anyway. I do it once a week.
Right. I do that for free, guys.
Free.
Bathwater is a big sell too. Yeah, and there was that woman who sold her farts and ended up in the hospital.
Yes, so that's the thing that was crazy to me because I'm like, you know,
and she would sell them for like $1,500.
I know, but the other thing too is I'm like, she's ended up in the hospital, and it actually made me respect her more because I legit was like,
she's just bottling air. Yeah,
but I thought she was faking it, and it's actually her farts. So you know what?
Good for her.
I think that's great. Good on her.
She was
an honest woman.
Yeah,
she ate too many beans and protein.
Yeah, she ate too much cabbage soup.
Oh, cabbage.
It's quite a lot.
I like because I really thought she was scamming her. I was like, obviously it's just a jar of air, and then she's like, I'm in the hospital because my tummy hurts, and I was like, damn girl.
And then she switched to what was it? NFTs. Which are not a thing anymore.
That's not good. Yes,
but she had already made $1 million off.
That's crazy. But that's because she was like also a figure.
Oh yeah, I mean she was gorgeous and she had enormous boobs. That was like her thing.
Wasn't she on a show or something?
And she is a YouTuber.
Oh.
I think honestly, I'm really considering the sock. But you typically, at least what I saw, it was an interview with a guy, and it's like they like these young. Athletic looking guys, and it's like, oh, here's his dirty gym sock, and it's just so gross to me because it's just like that's but you know that's
really
what fetishes are all about. Yeah, and then the people who are into balloons, that's another one.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, she was on 90 Day Fiancé.
That's it. Okay, see. I thought she was on a yeah, like a show, like a, oh my God, what is the show? Reality TV show.
Yeah.
So.
Man, what a life, guys. I got in the wrong business. I should be farting into jars. I just do that for free, guys. I'm a fool. I always joke that Butter should have an only pause and just have her little paws just like, ooh.
You're pimping out your child.
I saw this one lady, I think I might have sent it to you. This lady was talking about her golden retriever and its
yes
account.
And the lady was like, come on, get up.
Yeah, and it makes like $1,500 a month just posting on Instagram, and I immediately
Also, it's
think
a
about
golden. Like, sorry, but Goldens are like one of the most dumbest basic dogs. Like, why is that one
every
getting?
golden looks the same.
They
you
do.
know?
That's
they all
racist,
look the same.
Jenna.
Oh my god.
No, but like for real. So
yeah, I don't think. I'm sorry. Controversial opinion. I don't think Goldens are cute. I think all dogs are beautiful, and I love all dogs. I just don't think Goldens are the cutest of the.
Oh my gosh!
Bunch.
Speaking of like ugly ass dogs, look at Eloise.
I don't think they're ugly. I just don't think they're. To me, they're
just
very.
Look like a dog.
Yeah, they're too
like
basic. I need some.
Hold
I need
on.
some oomph. But anyway,
I'm gonna post Eloise in the.
But now I'm like, should I create an Instagram account for Butters? But the thing is I don't want to go through all the effort of creating it and then it doesn't make me money. That's my whole thing. Is it's like Butters, are you gonna pay rent? Come on, you're beautiful. And that's the thing is Butters is like one of the cutest dogs in the world. I know
she really is gorgeous. Like
I know everyone feels that way, but with Butters, it's actually the truth. You know? So I'm like, can we
whereas like Eloise is very like ugly cute. You know what I mean?
Like, I think Eloise is adorable.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's cute. Like how Kachu is cute. You know,
that's what I mean. That's what I know.
Yeah,
what you mean by
like,
ugly cute.
Ugly
know?
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like goofy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's goofy. She looks like she could be a Muppet, and that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So like, hold on, in case it. So here's Eloise.
Look at her face.
And then here's her yawning. Her tongue is so huge and her little tiny snorkely mouth.
We're all fools for not monetizing everything. Exactly, guys.
I'm gonna
start bottling all my farts and they're gonna end up on my merch store and someone's gonna buy.
Someone's gonna buy them.
Why not both jobs? Well, because I have a healthy relationship with my husband and we discussed it and he's not comfortable with me being a sex worker.
That's fair.
And you know what? It is my body, but when it comes to relationships, sex is a relationship.
So now you're gonna write about sex.
Yeah.
Like a harlot.
And it's funny because that seems way more sexual than just selling socks.
I know it really is because you're like going into deep
like talking about clits and stuff.
Yes, it's so funny too though because oh my gosh, what was we're talking about this and I'm talking about the book and then it's totally gone because I got a book idea. It's totally like hold on, I'm just going to tell you the book idea instead.
Fun fact that I know of at least one joke OnlyFans account for a car. If you wanted to start a parody OnlyFans account for Butters Pods, you might actually get subscribed. See, there's just so many ideas. I'm an entrepreneur, okay, guys? I just love making money. I love financial security. And I have a financial goal for this year, and I'm so close. Am I going to hit it this year? Let me see. No, I might hit it this year. It's a possibility, guys.
What's a possibility?
Of hitting a financial goal this year.
Oh, good. I love that.
Jenna's Insults and Fortune Cookies, a money-making deal.
That is a great idea.
Let's see. I had an ex-boyfriend who forbade me to write sex scenes once. Ew.
Get a grip, man. Jesus Christ.
My mom forbade me from writing sex scenes when I was 26 and working on my first novel.
Oh, and then now she like loves your book, so like
I was like,
you better not be writing about sexual encounters.
My mom is a lot. She went on a tear about you better not be writing sex. And I just laughed. Like, Mom, I'm like a fully grown adult. You can't tell me what to write, but
you can't tell me what to do, Mom. This isn't a phase.
I honestly wouldn't care if my wife sold stuff. Well, you and I need to get married. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's a joke. Sorry, I'm reading what you said.
Yes. Sorry, that's what I totally had that idea and I forgot to tell you about it like a while back. And then but now I forget what I was gonna say.
Oh,
up.
I love that idea.
You do, because I was
Yes.
thinking about having like basically like the Weird Sisters, but having like a three book rom-com with like these three witches.
I
And I was
love
gonna
it.
have one be that one, and then one be a tech witch, and then a third
Uh-huh.
witch I don't know what would be.
A bitch witch.
A what?
A bitch witch.
Bitch witch. They're all bitch witches. I think that's awesome. No, the tech witch one too. I wanted them to be like a hacker coder
Cool
lady who like she has like basically like an online like connection with someone, but they don't know what each other looks like, and so like I was gonna make it like that because I love shit like that where it's like they connect through the soul first, so like through their personalities, and then they're like, oh my god, and they're hot.
Right. I love that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to have with the tech witch or whatever.
Now, what I just realized that what I have with Elena and Jamie is very similar to what started with me and Cliff, which is that she saw him and was like, "Oh, he's hot. He's probably a dick." And
I think a lot of people feel that way.
And then she's like, "What? He's not a dick. He's nice."
Not a dick. I remember you talking about where you're like, he can't even spell this right. He's not even like he's just up there and he thinks he's all hot and stuff. And you're like, no, turns out he was like newly gorgeous and he has dyslexia, so he had a spelling mistake. And like he was a really great guy.
Right.
But how are you supposed to know when there's so many of those like frat bro kinds?
Right.
You know?
I know you're joking around, but I agree. I said I hope you're joking. Yes, I very much love my husband. Yes. And I think it's totally valid to be like, hey, honey, I don't really want you to sell items to get people off. I think that's valid.
Literally.
I think that's a valid thing. Like, I'm one of those where like if your husband tells you you can't wear that, like that's fucked up. But I think it's valid to not want your partner to maybe get involved in a line of work that could kill them, you know? I love that.
That's what I said to my husband.
Newly gorgeous is hilarious, but also such an encapsulating statement.
No, I stole that from Jenna. Like Jenna said that before.
Yeah, he was. Like, he grew up not, I guess, good looking. He said because he had buck teeth and stuff. And then he fixed his teeth, and once I got him, he was hot. What?
Didn't he struggle with like acne too? I only remember because I really still struggle with acne, but like I really struggled with acne, and so I was like, oh, like you get me.
Right. He struggled with acne, and so did I. And so when we first started dating, I started modeling shortly afterward, and the makeup they were using made me break out with tons of acne, and I was like so self-conscious about seeing him with it. And he was so sweet. He was like, honestly, you having acne makes me feel better, he goes, because I have a lot of acne scars, and now that you have acne, I feel like, okay, like you get it and you won't judge me.
She's a real person, just like you, but hotter and better.
So it was but he like basically he had a glow up, a late glow up, just like I did. So we were both expecting each other to be stuck up, but then we weren't, and we were like, oh, we both had a late glow up, you know, and we got together. I wouldn't marry someone if I couldn't trust her to respect. Exactly. And like I said, like it'd be one thing if he was like, "Don't wear that," or
it would be one thing if they're controlling, like
right. But I think
that guy who was like, "You can't post your bathing suit pictures online," and she was a surfer,
right?
Who was Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
What a dick.
And it'd also be one thing if you knowingly started dating like a sex worker, and then
and then you're like, okay, now you can stop that, and it's like, hold on,
but it'd be another thing entirely, because at the end of the day, even if you're just selling socks, it's a dangerous career, and that's what Cliff's whole thing was. He's like, I don't want you to get. He's like, you already have online stalkers. I don't want you to get any more stalkers. He's like, this is not safe, and that was his whole thing. And I think that's perfectly valid, you know. But anywho, he can't tell me what to wear. Although I do ask his opinions, but it's more so like he'll tell me if I look cute. You know, he'd be like, "Oh, that one is the cute one. That makes your booty pop." He's always like, "Ooh, that's the one for the booty." And
there's something about having like husband compliments where you're like, I am hot. And it's
Right.
always whenever I'm not like super dressed up too. I'm like, can you tell me I'm pretty when I'm like doing something?
It's
And
funny because Cliff is always like, that's always when he's like, damn girl, you're so cute. There's this trend on Instagram going on right now where the guys are like, don't tease me like that, and they show the girl and she's like messy bun and looks
in
like
the
shit.
sweatpants. Yeah.
That's how Cliff is, and it'd be like,
That's
look at
so
you,
funny.
look at how cute you are, look at you in those PJs, and I'm just like, I just rolled out of bed.
It's like I'm just existing, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I remember
like,
seeing something
like,
where it was like, what's the hottest kind of hair like a woman can have? And almost unanimously, it was like a anonymous post,
Mhm.
was the hair when they just wake up. And I'm like, what? Okay, that's good to know.
Right. But I think they mean like the movie version where it's styled and tousled and not like actual just wake up. But yeah, the other night I rolled into bed and Cliff was like, do you know how beautiful you are? And I'm like, I literally just like put retin-A on my face. So, like,
I love it. Also, I'm really glad that you said tousled again because I forgot it's tousled and it's not tussled.
I always say tousled, but it's tousled. It's just one of tousled, yeah. Butters, can we go inside? I think we should do a sprint, and I will try and get Butters to come inside because this chair is hurting.
I need to charge my computer.
All right, folks.
That was such a good slam down. I know you didn't actually slam it down, but the way it like echoed.
Oh yeah, like, it's right next to the.
It was like, boom.
It's tousled.
Tousled. I think it's the. Oh my gosh, the accent of where I live, but everyone here says tussled. So.
Well, also a tussle is.
That's a fight.
Word. Yeah.
Yes, that is. But and I know the difference, and I've seen the difference, but people say it the same, like both. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tousled.
Tousled.
But I always say, like, I very rarely say it correctly. Slam of authority. I'll do it again. It's just because it's the metal table.
It reminds me of Stomp every time. Remember Stomp was like a big deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That motherfucker sounds like a gunshot. I'm sorry.
Horrible. That's horrible.
Oh my goodness. Tousled hair. Fuck you, hair. Fuck you.
That's kind of what it looks like too. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I mean, it's spelled differently, but I'm like, oh, that's probably where it comes from. Like, I've literally like thought it like it's kind of like I think I told you like the word ornery in the area is called Henri. Like the French name for Henry almost. Like where it's like, oh, that little boy's real Henri. And I thought it was Henri. Like I used to spell it O-N-R-Y because I didn't understand. Like, and I was like, it's ornery, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been saying it with the accent the whole time. Tousled. I love this.
Tousle, tossle, teasel, tousle.
It's funny. You said tousled. You said tousled, and I said tussled, and it's tousled, and now we all know.
All right, folks, we're gonna go do a sprint so that I can bring Butters inside because I'm sick of sitting on this metal chair. We have more comfortable chairs, but there's some spider webs on them, and I'm scared. So,
if only I were there to usher the spiders to me.
See, like literally, like this chair right here is more comfortable, but there's a spider web on it, and I'm not brave. So,
I love that. That's your kryptonite.
Well, not really. I'm not
arachnid friends.
I'm not terrified of spiders. I just don't want them on me. You know what I mean? Like they can exist. Like there was actually.
I don't know. I've seen you kill 3 spiders in a row in cold blood, and they were outside. So that's right. I'm getting you canceled.
I'm a horrible person. But yeah, like I just saw a bug crawling across, and it's whatever. It's just that I don't want it on me.
I totally get it because I don't like touching them either. I just think they're beautiful from afar.
All right. I was going to say, all right, fucks.
Woo!
Okay. We're gonna go do a sprint. I'm gonna try and bring my dog inside. Everyone work on your shit. I gotta take a... The only one who doesn't need to work on her shit is Butters, because she already took a shit. All right, folks. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, folks. How did everyone do? Butters, do you want to go? You can come on my lap. I think she's hungry. I don't know what's going on, but she's being very lovey-dovey. Come on.
That's so cute.
Come here. Come here.
Maybe it's because you had a whole big adventure outside.
Oh, now she went to Dad. I've been shunned.
Shunned. I already does that where he'll pick like an obvious favorite, and it's like, wow, you're just like pretty shameless about that.
Yeah. Well, she was going on my lap, and then what are you doing? I could tell she wants attention, but I don't. Do you have a dingle?
You just want attention.
Do you have a dingle? Are you hungry? Are you on play? I don't know what's going on. I feel like she might have hurt her butt while pooping. I don't know. She just seems...
Aww. Pooping is hard.
Yeah, pooping is hard sometimes. Let's see. What did you do? Did I ask that already?
I think you did, and then I guess never answered. But I got a snack and took medicine and talked to my husband, and that's what I did that whole time. Husband and baber.
It looks like I was sucking dick in the corner, but I'm kissing him.
Aww.
You okay?
The way the light is reflecting off of her makes her look like she has glowing zombie eyes, and it's super cute.
You have zombie eyes.
See how it see it?
Yeah.
And then it goes away.
You're a zombie.
She's secretly a creature.
You're a little demon, aren't you?
She is, and she knows it. She's amazing.
Aww. Well, I came upstairs. I got myself a snack. I took my meds, and I edited my script. I only have a little bit left. I hate it because I'm telling the truth in the script, but I know how people are going to react by certain things I'm saying, even though the things I'm saying are not bad. They're just true. Mm-hmm. Just because people are dumb. It's a video on point of view, and I'm not even mentioning second person. I'm not even mentioning that it's an option. I'm just not covering it because
it's not.
Yeah.
So.
And I know people are going to get mad. And then I also talk about things to consider when choosing point of view. And I talk about trends. And I said how right now third person omniscient isn't.
Anytime not you, but anyone talks about trends and stuff, someone conflates it with being disingenuous or being a trend chaser, which is totally different. And it doesn't make sense because you have to know this stuff to have a good business.
Right.
And it just sounds juvenile when someone doesn't. Anything can be a trend. It doesn't mean that you're a sheep.
Right.
And
also there's always someone who's no, I'm not going to do that. What happened to creativity? And it's you can literally do whatever the fuck you want. I am just presenting this to you. Mm-hmm. This is what I say. I say, and lastly, we look at trends. Sometimes certain points of view are preferred for a chunk of time while others are on the outs. As of the publication of this video, third person omniscient has fallen out of favor because it tends to distance readers from the characters. Mm-hmm. But the other points of view I mentioned are all very viable. And there's going to be someone who's mad about that. And it's I never said,
what about Tolkien?
Right. I never said, don't write third person omniscient. I'm just saying, it's not in favor right now. You can still write it if you want. I'm not the police. You want to come? She's just sitting here with me.
Aww.
She's just my little baby. But anywho, I invented my point of view.
Yeah, that. Yes, but I'm not like other girls is what they're giving.
There was a guy who was in our stream saying that he said something. I invented something. And then when he explained it to us, we were like, no, that's just a normal thing that you're doing.
That's just a thing.
Dishes are done. Fantastic. 382. I got to get caught up. 185. Fantastic. Finished my chapter 5. Did some editing and realized my characters won't stop nodding. Right now, I've been doing a lot of rolling of eyes. But people keep saying, eye roll worthy things.
Yes, it's fine. Mine was where she was near tears at all times. Just near tears. Now she's definitely not.
Is that you, Butters? Are you near tears?
Second person is for choose your own adventure, nothing else. Do you have an opinion? I know I don't have an opinion. I think it's whatever. I'm not one of those people who...
I like it.
I'm not one of those who's this over that. I prefer writing third person deep is my favorite thing to write in,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm writing my rom-com in first person because I do it's whatever is the best for the story.
Oh, yes, that's what. Sorry, I want to say I prefer writing first person, but I'll read both. I thought that's what he was talking about. Like, I'm like, oh, well, I'm thankful because it's like one of those things where it's like, this is such a dumb thing to compare to. But whenever like thick thighs were a trend, I was like, thank God, my time has come. You know,
Right.
and it's like first person's a trend. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing.
I gotta like put the camera because it just looks like I'm going like, oh. I just love to kiss
I love
her
that she
head.
just is like, whenever you kiss her on the head.
Really? Oh, she turned away. She's like, no.
See, AJW illustrator author, I said it right, understands what I was referencing immediately.
Oh, no, I don't know this. Tell me, what was it?
I was, because you said attention, and then I went, you just want attention.
Oh. Okay. Butters loves
so now she's like,
do you love the forehead kisses? Oh, now
she
you
does.
blocked out. Do you like it?
Look at you. Look at that face.
Are you happy? I love you. Yes, you're a good girl.
She's so cute.
I know, guys. Maybe she should have her own account. But I feel like I could look at other dog accounts like Spud. Spud fills a niche, you know? Spud. Are you following Spud?
No.
The dog that attacks vegetables.
Wait, does he look like fried? Like, does he look like he's been electrocuted?
Well, she's curly.
Does she have like cloudy eyes and she's like...
No, she's not old.
Oh. Hold on. I also might be combining creatures. Let's see if I can find Spud.
Here, I'll just send one to you.
Okay, yeah. Through Instagram?
Yeah. Like she has a niche, and it's like, what is your niche gonna be, Butters? Doing the thing?
Yes, I have seen her. And I don't know why I remembered her eyes being cloudy. But the reason she looks fried is not because of her hair.
It's because she's like
ah.
I love her.
But I know I've seen another dog that is that coat, but they're old as hell. And they're like, and they just like wake up in the morning and their human puts on a sweater and they're like, and they just like do their thing. They have their cloudy eyes, but
Butters, you know what? I'm scared of TikTok ever since they got the new terms of service and stuff. Plus, I don't have it on my phone because I got a new phone.
Yeah.
So I'm scared of TikTok, but should I be? Guys, I want to monetize everything. You need to understand.
Yeah, no, seriously, do that. Or can you join me on Twitch and you can make your
I was considering making that a goal is joining Twitch, but I'm just like scared to learn something new. Look at you.
I'm not trying to be like mean to my own self, but I was able to figure out how to do it. So like,
hi, come on.
And I was so nervous and upset, and like literally the audience, meaning the 12 whole people who show up each week, had to walk me through like troubleshooting things.
My sweet princess.
I appreciate you so much. It's like literally just 12 people who've been like, oh, maybe it's like, oh, I actually Googled this and like maybe this is what's wrong with your microphone type shit. So like
Butters keeps putting her little paw on my leg.
I'm one of the 12. You are. You, Casey, Thomas. Honestly, it's everyone here. Oh my gosh.
Yes. I feel like I'm gonna piss her off soon, but
I love that she's like total like she's a dog with her like herding and stuff, but her personality is very cat-like. That's why I think that because I'm speaking into existence, when a cat graces your presence, you'll get a dog cat. Because you already have a cat dog.
Are you a cat dog, Butters? Look at you. Oh, I just want to squeeze you. I love you so much.
We were talking about something. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, this video. Oh yeah, but yeah. So I'm like, there's all these ways that I could make extra money, but it's just like, which one do I make lanyards online? And then it's because it's always a time suck, you know. And then it's like, is it gonna?
Is. But now for Twitch, it's set up so that like I can just hop on stream or not StreamYard. Sorry, that's what we're on right now. No, I don't even remember what I use. Streamlabs. And it's all set up and ready to go. And I just click live and everyone's there and we all have fun and clap hands together.
Every time I stop, she like puts her little paw on my leg, like mother. But normally she doesn't want me to pet her. She wants Cliff to pet her. So I don't know what's. I'm like, I don't trust this.
It's so sweet.
What's going on, Butters? Are you okay?
She's
Are you hungry? Look at you. I love you too. I love you too, my precious. Okay, but
so cute.
The Iona Apostle.
Because there's 12. It's so funny because at the end of the stream, it's like, here's your stream summary. This is amazing. And it's literally the same 12. Like, it's like, there were 12 people watching your stream. I was like, wow, I know who these people are. This is awesome. Actually, last stream, there were 14 people.
Ooh. So I keep missing them because keep doing them while I'm at appointments and stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm doing that on purpose.
How dare you not do it around my schedule, you bitch. You evil bitch.
It's also funny too because I wasn't sick. I didn't have to stay late at work. I had childcare. And then Bebo was like, I'm going to do baby business next to you. And I'm like, what? And then she was like watching PBS Kids on her iPad.
Hey, well,
and she was like, and then she got upset every time Kachu hopped up on the desk. I was like, can you like, can everyone leave? Actually, I'm here with my friends. Get out of my room. Like, that's what it felt like.
What is going on with you, Butters? What is going on?
Everyone's dying at some shitty white collar catering event. Honestly, that's valid. That's some good solid work right there. But man, that sucks.
Let me hold on. I just really quickly got to get through this script. When you consider all these points, you may get conflicting information, and that's okay. Ultimately, you have to make the decision that is best for your story, even if the point of view isn't on trend or maybe isn't as common in your genre of choice. You know your story. You know if it fits best. I have that perfect. Just to deal with the assholes, but even then, I'm like, don't do it. You know.
No, seriously, but no, I like that you have that on there because it's what is it? I just taught someone about this today. It's basically the thing. This is a psychology term. So I've been up since 5:30. I'm like a wreck. The person is like the way they think of themselves versus how they present needs to match. And if it starts not matching, then they start having these ab reactions that are like kind of like outbursty. It starts with a D. It's not dissociation. It sounds like it though. Oh,
Dick-sociation. I said
Dick-suxiation. No. I'll look it up and remember it later.
Look at my beautiful schedule, guys.
What is it?
Look at my beautiful schedule.
It's beautiful.
I know. I get to cross two things off now. 4 p.m.
Awesome.
Stream and edit script. I still have to write another script today, though.
But whenever you're teaching and they're like, oh my gosh, I thought I was an up-and-coming writer, and this means I'm not, they start flipping out. Mm-hmm. And so you being like, but you will know what your story needs, which also like a lot of people who are good writers will know. Right. It's like, but you will know, they'll be like, oh, okay. And it'll like satiate them.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, someone just followed me on Twitch. Hi, you're probably on the stream right now.
Oh,
because there's no reason for them to follow me right this second because I'm not streaming.
Oh my goodness, Butters, your fur is coming off. You're shedding your coat. Your beautiful coat. Look at her. She's just so cute. All right.
Really.
Oh, it's 7. Okay, we should probably wrap things up. Iona, where can everyone find you?
You can find me at Creepy Core and Folklore on Twitch, on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Also, you can check out creepycornfolklore.com for crystal ball readings. And you can check out my book Ashes on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and audiobook formats.
Yay! And please check out Butters.
I don't know what you want from me. You're being very,
Yeah,
very.
see, there they are.
What?
I said there they are. That's how small the audience is that I noticed that right away.
Oh,
To Mark, Christine.
oh yay!
Yeah.
But oh, there, I see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes, go buy The Savior's Army. It's available at all major. Oh no, it's not available. Well, the physical books are available at all major retailers, and the ebook is available in Kindle and Amazon Kindle Unlimited.
Mhm.
Also, check out How to Write Romantasy. That's available at all major retailers, as well as Shut Up and Write the Book. I've got a new video coming out on Wednesday. You can just see Butter's little tongue.
She's so cute.
You can see my new video coming out on Wednesday. Please go watch it because it would mean a lot to me. And follow me on Instagram. Follow my newsletter. That's where you get all the news first, right?
The tea first,
Yes,
too.
yes.
I love your newsletter.
And that's about it, folks. I will see you next week, most likely. Yeah, you give a big yawn, Butters. Okay.